trying something out real quick. My ingenuity. Hopefully this kind of works. If it doesn't, then we'll just move on. See, like this logo here. It needs to see what I'm throwing. Like that. All right. Let's see what we can do here. All right. Let's see if this works. Hey, that's the one with the tip. All of the other ones don't have tips. There we go. Let's see if it works with these. Kind of. Sort of. God forbid it hits that bouncy spot. Knives! Kunai, baby! That's right, today's weapons training. What are you doing? You see what I'm doing now? You see? Today's weapons training, dang it. And I taped some cardboard to this plank of wood here because every single one of my knives here has the tip broken off. Otherwise, I just throw it in the wood. It doesn't stick in the wood, but it sticks in the cardboard. So I have to buy new kunai. Also, these are really tiny for my hands. They're like really tiny kunai. I have to get new kunai. Anyways. I'm gonna throw some kunai. Let's throw some kunai, shall we? So put that right there. Yeah, let's put it over here. Up against this thing. Let's hope I don't miss. Smart. Is it smart though? I don't know. Let's find out. Come on, bitch. Take this. Well, a couple of them stuck. That's not bad. That's not terrible. That one's embedded in there, but that's because this is the only one with a tip. The only one. All the rest of them look like that. All of them. Look at that. They have no tips. This is the only one with a tip. Oh my God. It's a great way to get out aggression. Let's take the string off of this thing because it keeps bothering me. This is fun. I like Weapons Day. Yes, they are well loved. It's funny because so I got these kunai like when I was in my early 20s, and I had a small wooden thing, but much smaller than this. It was like maybe about yay big, like about yay high, and I just set it up against my wall, and I would throw at my wall, or I would throw at the board, and I would miss every now and then, and it would go into the wall. And then I got the bright idea, because dry erase not dry erase. Walls are made out of drywall, and that's easy to stick into. So I would throw at my walls. I just gave up on the board, and I'd throw at my walls. And I remember when we were fixing up the house, you know, I'd go into the room and you would just see like chunks of wall taken out of every single one of the walls. You know, I thought it was kind of funny. Because I have these, and then that set of kunai that Josh has, the bigger ones, those were mine. So you take a step back, you throw in. Now we're getting a rotation. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on. With the rotation. Another part of picking up. Picking up is another part of throwing knives. No rotation, you gotta be a little bit closer. Come on, man. There we go. Just takes some coordination here. Come on, come on. Woo! The down draw of being close to wood instead of my bounce back and hit you. Woo! I don't send my foot. Oh yeah, I've missed this. This is great. Weapons training, it's my fave. I love just playing with weapons, man. Playing with little things like this. It's awesome. Sweet. I really kind of want to get bigger kunai now. And you know, kunai with tips. With tips. So they'll go into the thing. Oh shit. Come on, man. Woo! The bounce back is real. It's for show. All right. Okay. That's enough playing around. My goodness. I completely forgot about starting a timer. So we're doing an hour. I think this is the one, 60 minutes. I know I got two timers. One is set for 60 minutes, but there's rounds to it, and then there's one that's just a flat 60-minute timer. 60 minutes, 60 minutes. No. It's P3. P3. Gotta remember, it's P3. Oh, come on in. Wow, I'm garbage. Hot garbage. Come on, one. I got one. I got one. Wow. I know, right? It's like I missed every single one of them. Come on, man. I'm doing this for fun, I'm doing this for movement, and just pure joy, honestly. I love throwing it. It's fun when it lands. Come on. It really is like a minutia of movement with your hands and your wrist. Like, when I throw it, it's like you're throwing it like this, and I'm close enough that it's not like rotating, so when I throw it, it's like just kind of going in like that. But if I were to take a step back, I'd have to consider a rotation and hold it like this. Right? But like just the smallest little minutia, if I move my finger or move my wrist at the wrong time, it just bounces and doesn't hit. It's like, this is such a coordinated effort, you know? Come on. Oh, wow. Come on, man. Hold it like this. And it doesn't help that every single one of them, with the exception of this one, doesn't have a tip. I've broken the tip off of every single one of these kunai. These are really old kunai. I've had them for like over 15 years now. Look at this. Look at this. No tip. Every single one of them has no tip. Not a single tip. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? No tip. The tips are broken off. This one is the only one with a tip. What the heck? I gotta get new kunai. Woo! Almost hit my foot. Yikes. It's also really small. But you know what? I throw them anyway because this is fun. This is awesome. Today is weapons training or weapons play. We just messing around here today, all right? It's practice throwing. You know? It really is like seriously like such minutia with like how it's supposed to be thrown, whether it lands or it doesn't. Woo. And then like a twisting of the hips. Woo. And then since they don't really have tips, I really have to throw it in to the cardboard, through the cardboard into the board. If that cardboard wasn't here, I don't know that I'd be able to stick it into the wood. I don't know. Let me try aiming for the wood and just see if any of them land. I'm going to try throwing into the wood. Let's not, I'm just going to move off to the side and try and throw right here. Let's not hit the mirrors, shall we? Hey, it went into the wood, and that wasn't even the one with the tip. Sweet. Awesome. So you just got to throw it hard enough, right? That hit the knife. Oh. Yep. This is the one with the tip. Oh, come on now. Ooh, that hit the mirror. All right. We're done. Round of that is over. Gonna go back to throwing at the cardboard. So yeah, doing throwing knives. I play around with nunchaku, nunchucks, whatever you want to call them. That's fun. I play around with swords a little bit. Am I a person who is formally trained in any of these things. Like the bow staff a little bit when I was like doing Taekwondo all those years ago, but I didn't take training seriously back then. So I don't remember really any of the forms. All of these weapons trainings are basically self-taught. I'm not doing terrible, but I can be better, for sure. Woo. Ah. You know what I think might be fun? Stepping back a little bit and seeing if I could do something with the rotation. So I'm gonna move this over here, just a slight smidgen. Give myself a little bit more space. Let me just move this bench out of the way real quick. All right, let's see if I can do something with the rotation. Let's see, okay. So this is about the distance for no rotation. Just make sure that I can't throw it in. Come on now. There it is, okay. So now we take a step back. Hey, there's a rotation, sweet, I got one in. Rotation, rotation, rotation. Woo, rotation. See, that's the one with the tips, man. With tips, they stick into the wood better. Ah. Woo. Yeah. It's like once you get it in right, the first or second time, you just want to like keep the same feeling that I felt like when you did it. You just want to do the exact same thing. Oh, sweet, that was actually a good run. Only 2 of them didn't land. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, no, I guess 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm missing one, I think. I've got 11 here. Could have sworn I had 12. Yeah, whatever. Let's get back to training, dang it. Woo! Yeah! Flying right back to me, baby. There it is. Okay. This is fun. I love activity day. It's like I get to just mess around on activity day. I don't have to like build up too much of a sweat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm missing one now. Son of a biscuit eater. I'm losing them as I go. I mean, I'll find it later, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna clear my mind. That's distracting me. I love activity day. Activity day is fun day. I'm here every single day at 3 p.m. Thursday is activity day. Join me for activities. I do fun stuff on Thursdays. 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Activity day. Today's weapons training. Sweet. I like that. I like that. Last week for activity day, I jumped on the trampoline. The week before that, I danced. That's right. Activities. Activity day. I'm losing kunai. I don't know where they went. I swear to goodness, they're back here with it. Oh my god. I'm losing kunai. They're disappearing. Ah, whatever. Woo! All right. I do have some other weapons that I can mess around with. And honestly, one of the weapons that I'm going to be messing around with today is going to be spinning poi. So I know that's not a weapon, but it's like weapon-esque. You know, it's kind of fun. Dropping that like. Thanks, Maggie. What's up? Welcome to Weapon Day. These are the weapons. Well, some of them. There we go. There we go. Whoop. Come on, man. I often think to myself, like, if I were put in some sort of life or death situation, and for some reason, it's never straightforward in my mental situations here. But like, if I was put in a life or death situation where it was like, I was on some death game show, and it was like, you better hit 5 out of 5 throwing knives, like some random like thing that I have practiced that I'm not like super proficient at. And it's just like, can you hit 5 out of 5 or die? You know, like, would I be able to do it? You know, sometimes I just think in that, and I'm just like, oh man, I'm dead. I'm dead. Just died. Yes, I hit 5. I survived. Ha ha. Oh, come on. That was the last one. Ah, ha, ha. Come on. Yeah, that's what I was going to say, actually. Before I move on, I want to hit all of these before I move on to the next weapon. They just drop straight out of my hand. Now, another question is, can I throw with my left? And the answer is, probably not. Woo. Come on now. My left-handed throwing is not as good. Wow. Nope. That's okay. Give me this. You remember that movie, Scary Movie? I forget which one it was, like Scary Movie 1 or 2, where the dude's got that crippled arm and he's like, give me your other hand. He's hanging off the edge and his legs don't work and he's like, give me your other hand. And he's like, no, that's not my strong hand. This is my strong. And he was like visibly grossed out by it. Like the entire movie. Spoilers, if you haven't seen that movie yet. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I swear I'm missing like 2 of them. Watch me behind the weights. It's racking my mind. Where are they? I know, right? Wait, are you laughing mayo at the that was the movie, right? Whatever. All right, back to the knives. Honestly, these were just sitting in my closet. You and the hand that skit from the movie, yeah. These were just sitting in my closet, and until yesterday, my whole thought on these were, I'm gonna throw these away eventually, right? And now I'm like, hell no, I have another use for these. This is great. I get to practice my kunai throwing with a bigger board. Woo! See, this is what happens when I start like getting too rowdy with it. They start flying off to different places. This is how it happened last time. I had a smaller board. They started flying off in different places. And in my old house, and it landed on the wall because it's drywall, so it's softer than wood. And then I had the bright idea of, since, well, hey, I've already got holes in the wall because of these kunai, I may as well just continue throwing at the wall. And I don't think I've changed that much. Well, other than I'm going to be the one fixing it this time. So that is a deterrent. Sweet. That was a good one. I like it when it like goes straight in. That's so cool. I honestly thought that these kunai were garbage because like the tips are broken. All of the tips are broken off of these things. I did not think that they could stick. But just strap some cardboard to it, to a plank of wood, and you're good, baby. And throw it hard enough. Sweet. Ah, that's so satisfying. You know, sometimes I think, like, in what situation am I gonna be like this far away from a person? And it's like, I need to throw this at a person or something, God forbid. And I just can't get up to them and like, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, that was loud. I don't ever think of, whew, had to dodge that one. Yikes. Not to mention, like, am I gonna have kunai on me just walking about? Probably not, you know? Jeez. My goodness. Come on. There we go. Woo, yikes. How much time we got left? What's left on the timer? I got 37 minutes. You know, I said I wanted to get all 10 in a row. I did do it like once, didn't I? Or was that 9? Alright, I'm really now going to focus up. I'm going to get the 10, and then we're going to move on to something else. And honestly, I'm probably going to do nunchucks after this, because I'm a big fan of nunchucks. I know, right? They bounce back, and I'm just like, ugh. I'm like, right? Yeah. They bounce back, and it scares me a little bit, you know? Yes! Sweet. There we go. I guess we're moving on to nunchucks. Yeah, but you just saw I threw 10 in a row, right? Also, the knives don't have tips, so, you know, I did it though. So we're gonna move on to nunchucks now, which I gotta admit is not as fun, I think, as throwing knives, at least from a spectator's perspective, that is. But I will be moving around quite a bit more. So it's definitely better, I think, for exercise, which I've kind of worked up a sweat doing this. I had to dodge. That almost landed on my foot. Which is kind of like the whole point of, you know, these workouts, is to work out a little bit. So we're moving on. That was fun. Honestly, the time went by so much faster than I thought it would with that. And I'll eventually find those other 2 knives somewhere. Am I good at nunchucks? I don't know. Probably not. But we're gonna play around. A nice cool little practice. Build up some coordination. Having to catch it, throw it behind you, catch it, See? Come on. Watch myself in the mirror right here. Watch out for this light. I don't want to whack the light. You never know. You might whack lights and then you're going to break shit, then you got to replace shit and it costs money. I got to angle the mirror up a little bit more so I can see and then walk backwards a little bit from away from the light. That's not helping. Angle it the other way. It's still a little too much. Okay, one more time. Third time's a charm. Except that's probably like the fourth time now. Mind you, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just have like a concept that I'm kind of going with, and I'm playing around with it. I've never had formal official training with nunchucks. The only formal official training I have with any sort of martial-based weapon is the bow staff. My goodness. I see those nunchucks, but has anyone checked your wrestling? Today's activity day. It's fun day, so I'm messing around. It even says right here, play. Has anyone checked my wrestling? I bet you couldn't get me in wrestling. You see that flag over there? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, what are you gonna do? You're gonna wrestle me, take me down, and then once we're down there, what do you think you're gonna do? Pin me to the ground? Bro, you wrestlers don't know what to do once they get to the ground. Jiu-Jitsu players actually know what to do. That's our bread and butter, being on the ground. I'll choke you out in seconds. Maybe not seconds, but I'll choke you out, bro. Put you in an arm bar. Has anyone checked my wrestling? Sin 2-3 years. I'm assuming you left a P out of there. Spend 2-3 years, Dagestan, and forget. Well, what about kicks? I mean, Muay Thai. Dang, bro, you're a little insecure. That was a joke, hence the joke below it. Laughed my ass off, what the fuck? I'm an All-American and 3 different collegiate divisions. Well, that sounds pretty insecure to me, having to tote yourself around too. I'm not gonna sit here and flex accolades on YouTube. You just did. You just did. I thought you were martial arts. That's a pretty well-known joke. You're gonna sit there and say that like everybody knows all the same jokes? Come on now. I was trying to be funny, man. Do a joke that's better than whatever the heck that is. Never heard that joke a day in my life. Dagestan. Thought you had a sense of humor. Never mind. Just be a chill dude. No need to argue with your chat. Bro, I'm not arguing. I'm just setting you straight, man. Because, you know, these jokes, I think it's funny that people will say stuff and make claims and then like later say that it was joking and then point the finger, that seems pretty narcissistic. I'm not gonna lie. I am lighthearted. I don't have a problem with you, bro. Fitness Boys Official. What's up, bro? You promise I stand zero chance with some BJJ, dog. You don't even know me. And you just said you weren't gonna flex. You're over here causing problems. You know what? It's not even problems. So the joke you sent 2 to 3 years of Dagestan and forget really had you that pressed. Now, I'm not pressed. You're trying to project onto me your own insecurities, bro. You know what? It doesn't even matter. Because today is fun day. And I'm not gonna let some keyboard warrior go. Look, he's so insecure. Look at this guy. I control him, but you don't. So, hey, Fast is smooth, and smooth is slow. You want to be fast? You gotta be smooth. And if you want to be smooth, you gotta train slow. That's what I'm trying to do. Cool. This is really the only move I have seen nunchuck practitioners really do, which just kind of seems like it's a swipe, an up swing, and then resetting. And I guess I've seen or like one-handing, but really I don't think it's that hard. I mean, you just kind of swing it. This is why earlier I was saying that I was going to do some poi later, because I feel like the nunchuck is kind of like poi. So if I grab the other nunchuck, oh yeah. With I don't know, just any weapon, any toy, you know, you like to mess around with. I like messing with the nunchucks and just pick it up and play. I know my friend used to be into poi, and so it isn't really much of like effectual nunchuck use. But today's Thursday, it's activity day, it's fun day, and so today I'm just having fun, messing around, being a dork. And I really like these because this is definitely like kind of like an arm heavy, not a heavy workout, but it's definitely like, you know, I feel like my heart rate is up a little bit, you know, compared to like sitting down and doing nothing. And I feel the pump kind of in my arms, especially if I keep going with it. That's a bit of a workout. Let's see what a friend's saying. Sifu Wasif. Who's that? I don't understand. I dare you to challenge Master Sifu Wasif. Is that a person on the YouTubes? Does he do nunchucks? If he does nunchucks and he's been doing it for years, I bet you he would beat me. You know why? Because I've never had official training with nunchucks. I made these. I think nunchucks are cool, but I've never had official training with nunchucks. You know, and if he actually, you know, is this a person on YouTube? Master Sifu Wasif. I actually kind of like this. That's a good twisting workout. You know, if I'm going to be candid with you, chat, I'm new to live streaming. Laugh out loud, bees, knees. Thanks. I have to be honest. I'm new to live streaming. And so, one thing that I absolutely definitely need to be working on is not taking it personally when someone tries to say stuff in chat and tries to rile me up. I do need to get better at keeping a calm demeanor, you know? I can definitely keep a calm demeanor when I'm not live, you know? But with that being said, I have to take what people say and use it. And I would prefer to use it in a positive way. So like him saying all these things, you know, I have to see it as an opportunity for growth, an opportunity for me to be a better man, a better person. So, you know what? I'm going to do something that I'm sorry. Flare. Oh. Bro, what the fuck are those long arms? What is your reach? 88 inches. You better be quiet or your mom will get mad. Right? Yeah. My mom recently passed. So, yes, she's absolutely watching me. And it's like, you son of a bitch, I taught you better. Yeah, dude, I have orangutan arms. I'm 77 and 77 3/4 inches tall. Your wingspan is supposed to match your height, but I have orangutan arms. My wingspan is 88 inches. I have orangutan arms. So, no, it's all good, man. It is all good. It is life. That is life. You live and you die. We will all go through death one day. And, you know, I like to take solace in the idea that she is a grander version of herself now. And, you know, it's all good, man. I'm gonna die one day. As much as I hate to think about it, my son is gonna die one day. The love of my life is gonna die one day. My dad's gonna die one day. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna go through the transformation We're all gonna go through the experience of death. It just is what it is. So it's all good, man. Doesn't mean I can't be sad about it, but it happened like last year. So it's been about a year. Anyways, now we're doing poi. This is not weapons, is it? But it's kind of weapon-like, you know? I think spinning poi originated from Hawaii. And they use like chains of fire. I think that's what they use. But these things are much heavier than the nunchucks. So I'm just trying to get a little bit more of a workout with my arms a little bit. I had a friend who was like shorter than me, but like a lot, like he's like a short person. He was like 5 feet or like 4'11", and he would do poi, and he was so good at like transitioning from like moves from this to that, and like my transition is, all right, stop, reset. You know, I'm not as good as he is. I don't even know if he's still practicing, honestly, but he was really good, and he'd be really good at like transitioning. And he did this move. There's one hand. Oh man, he was so good, and it looked like a butterfly's flapping its wings. One needs to be offset. Come on. Come on. Let's go. One needs to be offset, but just by a fraction of a second. You know, it's really easy to be mad. I keep coming back to those comments. But like, I have lessons to learn there. Obviously, he's right in one regard, that like, I should just be lighthearted. But like, his joke wasn't really a joke. It was kind of like a slight at me. And it's like, well, why can't you also then be the butt of a joke? Why can't I then say a joke that's similar to the joke that you said, and then you be okay with it? I don't understand this one-sided like nature of, it's like, I'm allowed to say a terrible joke that really like attacks you and your abilities and what you're doing here, but when you do it to me, oh, I'm the victim. That to me is weak-mindedness. And I don't believe him for a second when he says like, oh, like I was state level, whatever the heck, divisional, collegiate. Cool, sure. You know, I can say my accolades too, but I didn't. But he did. And then he said that he wouldn't state his accolades after he stated his accolades. And still it weighs on my heart. I need to forgive him, but I also need to forgive myself that I'm still kind of a child in that sense that I'm still growing. And I'm sorry, Flair. I'll just say it like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I bounced back with aggression rather than completely staying 100% lighthearted. I apologize. And I apologize to all the chat for not being the person that I wanted to be in that moment. So, growing moments. Come on, man, I really want to get this butterfly move. One needs to be a little offset. Come on, dang it. We're gonna get this butterfly move. One-handed. Oh, come on, God. So close. What the fuck are you doing? Well, bro, it's activity day. It's fun day. I'm just messing around. This is spinning poi. Do a backflip, dude. Yeah, right. Yeah. I'll do a backflip when it's trampoline day. Do a backflip on ground, bro. I don't have that sort of skill yet. Doing spin and poi. I'm trying to get this one move. It's called the butterfly. My friend was really good at it. I am not that great at poi. But you like basically turn it into a butterfly, and then it's supposed to keep flapping, and then you put it in one hand. And it's like you have a butterfly in your hand, and you're Gandalf. Although Gandalf had a moth. Come on. Come on, man. Is this a warm-up? This is it. This is it. Come on, come on. Ah, come on. Here. Yes. Ah, I had it for a second. All right, that's enough. That's enough of that. How much time I got left? I got 12 minutes. I have no idea what I'm doing with the sword. That's FYI. So like I said, I just play with concepts. My idea of like how you should do swords is probably like if I have, like I want to keep the sword, I don't want it to cross my body, right? So if I'm facing a guy and I'm like bladed stance, I don't want it to be in this hand, right? My own body's gonna get in the way. So I put it in this hand. And then the other idea is, I'm probably gonna want it out in front of me, between me and the guy that I'm facing. So, depending on what kind of sword I have, if I have a kendo sword, or if I have a, let's say a katana, probably more for slicing. I probably wouldn't be doing much stabbing with a katana. But I definitely like messing around with this one because it's definitely more. It's almost like the same thing with the nunchuck that I'm doing with the nunchuck. Probably not correct, but so high block. You know, honestly, I like watching those sellsword art guys online on YouTube. Sellsword arts. They're really funny, but they also talk about certain concepts and stuff. And honestly, maybe I should like buy their program and learn like the proper like footwork, the proper like use of a sword, which movements. Because right now what I'm doing, I'm just making up. Not necessarily. I've seen people do things online. So I'm kind of basing it off of that. And the idea is that I'm just kind of getting a workout in. Oh man, do I know what I'm doing? Hey, peace life, good evening sir. How are you? Thanks, nice dojo you have, yeah thanks. Painted it myself, thank you. I'm gonna pick up this heavier one because that's probably going to be a better workout. I'm definitely slower, but it's like a katana shape, so it forces me to have to kind of turn the sword so that it's like facing blade edge when I cut. I just want to point out, never had any sword official training. I do not know what I'm doing. I'm just riffing. Oh man, that is a shoulder workout. Not gonna lie. Man, this is what I should have been doing from the start. This is a workout. Woo! Hope y'all are having a good day. I'm having a good day. This is for sure. Oh, come on. There it is. Wow. Bro, that's a workout. Yo, you want to work out? Like, get yourself one of these things, just start swinging it around. My goodness. Let's grab this, baby. Oh, there is something that a swordsman did teach me. Is that you sit in a door and you should be able to do this in the doorway. So like if the doorway is like this, you know, you should be able to spin your sword without hitting the walls of the doorway. And also not hitting yourself. Yeah, that's definitely a workout there. mother. I was that people do that. I gotta look up Sifu Wasif. Mother. Wow. All right. I feel like I'm close here to the tail end of this. Like a minute and a half left. Look at that. Let's blow up my arms with some more of this. Sweet. Let's mess with some nunchucks. There's really no more time. That's fine. Woo! Yay. That's good. I felt like that was pretty good. Did an hour of swinging stuff around. Ah, shit. That wasn't bad. Oh, damn. Well, that is that, folks. That was my Thursday weapons training or weapons play. Do I know what I'm doing? Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm messing around. That's what we're doing. And I know I'm doing that, so. Thank you all for joining me today. Yeah, right, facts. Well, today has taught me one thing. Well, at least this live stream has taught me one thing today. It's that I need to get better at not being upset when people talk trash on live. Because I'm live, you know? And, you know, even though I think that I said nicer things than what he said, and I do think that I felt a little defensive in that regard, but, you know, I'm just starting these lives. I have to forgive myself. I have to be a little easy on myself. If I spend this whole time, like, being mean to myself, then, you know, I'm probably not going to learn. So, Z-Rides! So, yeah, shit happens. Yeah. It's fine. So, yep, that's the end of the day. I'm going to be here again tomorrow at 3 p.m. I'm here every day at 3 p.m. And, yeah, so tomorrow, 3 p.m. Tomorrow is resistance training. So I'll be here lifting, doing resistance training tomorrow. So, sorry for those who are jumping in right now. I just got finished doing my activity day, and it was fun day, weapons training, just messing around with fun things. So join me tomorrow, 3 p.m. I'll be here, Eastern time. See y'all later. Adios, muchachos.